Yo, what's poppin'? My name is Davian Jackson. This is the Nosebleeds podcast, episode 2. Coop is episode 2, my boy. Hey, man,
Dos.
we want to appreciate y'all for watching episode 1. We're going to keep bringing the heat to you. I want to introduce y'all to my boy. What's your name, my boy?
Drewski.
The powerful tandem, bruh. How you feel, my boy?
Hey man, I'm blessed. Just got off work, clocking into my second job. I'm loving life right now, brother.
And it's what?
It's Liddy.
Yeah, gang up in this mom, boy.
JC.
And we hope y'all doing good. We hope y'all staying safe, masked up, and everything like that. But we got a lot to talk about today.
A whole lot of.
We got a lot to talk about today. First off, the EA Madden ratings came out today. Oh, shout out to Andrew wearing his Calvin Cambridge. You know what I'm saying?
Calvin Cambridge.
Make me like Mike. They're gonna talk about. But we have a question. Does EA really watch football? Andrew, does EA really watch football? I'm confused. I'm baffled by some of these ratings.
Bro, let me tell you. When I was at work this morning cutting yards, I went on Facebook and I saw this mess for these Madden ratings, bro, and my day has been just crazy, bro. This is like a abysmal. What is this, bro? This is just like what we said the other day. Ginormous. This is horrible. This is horrible. Bro, first, hold on. My thing, why is Christian McCaffrey the coldest person on Madden, bro?
Bruh, Derrick Henry is behind Christian McCaffrey, bruh. How?
Okay, but look, Christian McCaffrey did have 1,000 plus rushing and 1,000 plus receiving. But come on, bro. He was the only person on the team.
Literally, bro.
Like
he did the same thing he did when Cam was there. It's just now Cam wasn't there, and he was the only person there. Like, bruh, 99?
I got Alvin Kamara like number 10.
Like he wasn't killing.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when I saw this, bro, I don't even want to buy it. Like, bro. I looked at it, bro. When I looked at it, I knew Zeke was going to be top 5, you know.
Yeah.
But when I saw Christian McCaffrey number 1, bro, I was done.
Okay, so guys, here's a list of the top 10 ratings for running backs. You have Christian McCaffrey number 1. You have Derrick Henry number 2. You have Nick Chubb number 3. Zeke number 4. Saquon Barkley number 5. Dalvin Cook number 6. Aaron Jones number 7. Number 8, Joe Mixon.
Bro.
Number 9, Josh Jacobs.
Bro, let me say this.
Hey, Alvin Kamara, bro.
Joe Mixon was on my fantasy team. This man didn't give me no points, bro. Like,
Bro, you text me like, bro. Bro, you text me, he's like, bro, I'm about to just trade Joe Mixon.
Bro, you remember that? I'm like, he never generated bro. Ronald Jones was getting more points than him, bro. Like,
bro, you got Joe Mixon and Josh Jacobs over Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is at an 88 overall. Bro.
That's trash. So my question was, I was like, do they get this based off of stats? Like, what? Because Alvin Kamara kind of had a little. His stats wasn't all of that this year. But I'm just saying, like, we all know Alvin Kamara is a dog, and you rate him with 80, 88?
Bro? 88? Like, we really saying he 88. Come on, bro.
Bro, and then on top of that, they got his speed at 89. Like, I was not.
Time out, bro. His speed is 89, right?
Bro,
but Taysom, but wait. Taysom Hill's speed is 90.
Bro, You know what I said, bro? I don't know why the heck, bro. Okay, you seen that movie Invincible? Bro, now he reminds you of Invincible. Apparently, something like that. Bro, like, it's just like, I just don't get it. I think that's the only team he gonna, like, bother. I don't like. I mean,
Literally.
I respect him. He's a Christian man.
I respect him, too.
He's doing his thing. I love him. But I'm just like, a 99, like, come on, bro. He did run a 4.4 about that, but still.
And I like you said, Taysom, I actually like his game. I like the way Sean Payton uses him. It's amazing to the offense.
He gets lucky.
But let's be honest. If he was a quarterback on his own team, without Drew Brees, without Alvin Kamara, without Mike Thomas, like, he's going to be trash, bro.
He like a little upgrade over Cooper Rush.
and the thing is, we have some Saints fans that listens to us, and we always. I ain't shouting none of them out because I don't want none of them to give them no. I don't give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they probably will agree with us. Be like, come on.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I literally, bro, I lost it all when I saw that. And I'm so serious. I'm like, bro, like, first you got Christian McCaffrey, number 1. Then you got Taysom Hill, 99. I said,
no. No, you got Christian McCaffrey, 99. Got Taysom Hill, speed 90, yeah.
And I'm just like, how? He don't even be on the field that much for you to even track that. Like, how do they do this?
I really want to know, like, are they really watching football? Because okay, so like the list, I'm not technically mad at the running back list. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah,
it's actually a solid list. I would just move McCaffrey. I still think McCaffrey would be top 5. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he would be top 5. But number 1, especially the couple years Derrick Henry has had, like, Derrick Henry is the team. Derrick Henry had a 99-yard touchdown by just pure bullying and running people over.
And he's not even fast. He just a dog. Like,
he just big, and you're gonna get out of his way.
He's like the new school Brandon Jacobs, bro.
Literally, or the bus. Like, he running everybody over like the bus, bro.
But and for him to not be number 1, they robbed him, bro.
They robbed him over Christian McCaffrey.
Bro, and then I'm like, what about Fournette?
I don't think he's top 10, though. Well, Josh Jacobs. If Josh Jacobs is top 10, come on, guys.
I don't know. No, I think I agree with Chubb.
Barkley.
I'm kind of low. Barkley, I think he should have been at least a 91.
Yeah. Yeah, what was he, a 90?
No, I think they got him 89.
Let me go back and look. Let me read it off. No, he 91.
Okay. I'm
91.
Man, but
is Aaron Jones really a 90? I mean, don't get me wrong. Aaron Jones ran all over the Cowboys. Is he really a 90?
Look at my face. No.
I can't believe he's a 90 and Alvin Kamara is an 88. I don't get that. It's hilarious to me, man.
Okay. So what you think about the quarterback? Because that's where I had the most issue. Like, I was like, they need to redo this.
So the top quarterback ratings. You want to go? You want to do it? Or you want me to do it?
It don't matter.
Top quarterback ratings. I'm gonna list it out, and I want to hear your thoughts. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Russell Wilson, number 2. Lamar Jackson, 3. Drew Brees, 4. Tom Brady, 5. Number 6, Aaron Rodgers. Number 7, Matt Ryan, Matty Ice.
Yes.
Number 8, Deshaun Watson. Don't understand that. Dak, number 9. And number 10, Carson Wentz. Justin, number 10 is Carson Wentz.
It dropped it 5 spots down. 15.
Yeah.
I put Andy Dalton over Wentz. Hey, bro. Can we walk down this list real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Pat Mahomes, ding, correct, right?
Perfect. And he deserves to be 99.
He won the bowl. He a dog. He good. Russell Wilson, always getting a go to me. That's my favorite. One of my favorite quarterbacks. Second favorite.
Yeah.
97 overall, perfect.
I'll give him
Lamar
that.
Jackson, 94.
Yeah.
I'm a little like, the guy.
I feel like he hasn't proved that 94 yet. Like,
exactly.
And that's the only thing, because next year he could fall off the face of this earth. Now, don't get me wrong, Lamar Jackson is great. And shout out to my cousin Lamar Jackson. I don't know if we're cousins, but we have the same last name. But right. But I don't know if he's proven himself to where he can be a 94. But hey, it is what it is. It's Madden.
I can say at least a 90, 91 based off of speed, though. Not
exactly. And but he can throw. A lot of people say, "Oh, he can't throw this and that." I feel like he actually has an arm, and he's actually accurate when he is, actually throwing it for real. You know what I'm saying? But 94 to me is still a little tight. I'm with you, 90, 91. I'm with you.
And then they did he won the MVP. Everything.
Yeah,
so
and he's the cover. He's the cover of Madden, so I know they have to boost the stats a little bit.
But this is where it all gets messed up. Number 4, why on God's green and blue earth is Drew Brees rated a 93? Why is he even in the 90s, bro? Drew Brees can't run. Drew Brees is a 93, maybe 3-4 years ago, yeah. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Cowboys fan, but why is Drew Brees number 4 on this list?
Unpopular opinion. I don't mind Drew Brees being number 4.
I love Drew Brees, but why is he a 93?
I don't mind him being a 93 either. And to my Saints fans, and you know who you are, this hurts me. Ariel, KJ, couple of y'all that I can't stand. Tay Park, just saying. Antonio Bunnet, there. But I'm not mad at Drew Brees at 93. The reason why, although he cannot run, that man is one of the most accurate quarterbacks that you'll ever see.
And he's better than Tom Brady.
And I agree with that. And although it hurts me to praise a Saints fan, he's been one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league. Although he had a little hiccup regarding Black Lives Matter.
Which is rare.
You know what I'm saying? He had a little hiccup. But, hopefully we get all that rectified and he sees the light, praise God. But I'm not mad at him at 93 and at number 4. I'm not mad at that. Now, I want to hear your thoughts on number 5.
Davian, this is where, this was worse than Christian McCaffrey, bro. You should see my face. I've been anticipating these overalls all day because I love Manning. I said, number 5, Tom Brady, a 90. How? Why? How? And then guess who they have under him? Aaron Rodgers, an 89. Aaron Rodgers should be a 93. Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady, hands down. He's one of the bro. You can.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers is a great player. Aaron Rodgers is a great player. However, he has fallen off. And I don't think it's because of him per se. I believe it's because of his injuries. Also, he had to get used to the new regime under the head coach. Now that we have Mike McCarthy, I'm talking about, we're going to be good. But he went from Mike McCarthy to Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur coaching style is a little different than Mike McCarthy. So I think that played a part in his down year too. So technically, I'm not upset at him being 89. I'm not upset at that. I am. And technically, if we're being honest, Tom Brady is still off the high of Bill Belichick and the Patriots. So last year he actually had, although it wasn't his best year, but it was still a solid year. Like they were still in the playoffs.
Facts. No, that's true. But I'm just talking about a 90, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
It could be worse. It could be a 95.
If it was 95, I'm definitely not buying. I'm just capping, but I really want to buy it. But it's so many people you can put over here. Deshaun Watson.
Over Tom Brady?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, sure.
And see, the thing is with Deshaun Watson, bro, he's just like, nah, because Tom Brady's a winner too, so you can't argue that.
Can't argue that.
But I'm just saying, like,
I can't agree with Deshaun Watson over Tom Brady.
I can. But I would for sure have Aaron Rodgers over him, even Jared Goff. Jared Goff just had a bad year.
Did you really just say Jared Goff? It's a reason he didn't make this list. Jared Goff, bro, I wouldn't put Jared Goff over no one.
Jared Goff can ball.
Have you seen Jared Goff? It's a wonder why people were so surprised that he got an extension.
Jared Goff should have got it. So,
sure.
Number 6, Aaron Rodgers, 89. Then my boy, Matty Ice, number 8.
This is the person that should have been number 11.
How dare you disrespect Matty Ice?
Matt Ryan.
Trash. I agree with Matt Ryan. 87.
Trash. He's trash.
The son Watson
should be 82. Matty Ice should be an 82. I said it.
Okay. If Matty Ice should be an 82, then Tom Brady should be an 85. Simple.
No, but seriously though, Matty Ice should be an 82. So.
Matty Ice does not suck. Like, stop.
Matty Ice is trash. He's complete garbage.
Okay.
Thank you. Amazing.
Amazing. Number 8, Deshaun Watson, 86. He working his way up.
Yeah.
I'll still have him over Brady. That's me.
Okay.
And then we're gonna find out how much he can buy without DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm scared, but he got Cobb, but I just don't. Cobb is good. Don't get me wrong. I like Randall Cobb. He did great for the Cowboys. I wish we could have kept him, especially under Mike McCarthy. However, we couldn't afford him because we have people to pay. But I just don't see him filling that void for Deshaun Watson like DeAndre Hopkins did. I don't see that.
Yeah.
Because D-Hop was if not the best, he's literally top 3 wide receiver in the league right now.
He is.
Literally.
And since we're on the Texans, bro, I'm so sorry. Did you see J.J. Watt? Did you see J.J. Watt rating?
Hold on. Yeah, let me look at it.
Bruh, did you see it?
Bruh. No, it was T.J. Watt. That's T.J. Watt, 86. That's his little brother.
What's J.J.?
Let me see.
I saw the crazy one with J.J.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up for you, my boy. Man rating. It better not be something crazy.
I think it's too low, bro.
No. Bruh, no. J.J. Watt rating is 97.
Oh, it is?
That is too high.
What? I guess I was looking at the wrong thing.
You was looking at TJ Watt. That's TJ Watt.
Okay, that's me. What?
JJ Watt? A 97? I am convinced EA does not watch NFL football, bruh. A 97? His brother should be, bruh, his brother should be in the 90s and he should be in the 80s. JJ Watt didn't even play.
How is he in 97?
I don't get it, bro. Like, what is really going on, bro?
Hey, that's some candy rump right there. That's the candy rump. Since we got to keep it clean, that's candy rump.
Shout out to Justin.
Candy rump apparel.
Shout out to Justin for that one. I just don't understand that though, bro. JJ Watt is a 97. You hardly play, my boy. Like, I don't really get. Bro. EA is not watching football, bro.
They can't be, bro. They're not.
Can't be, bro. So with all this saying, are you going to buy Madden?
Oh yes,
of course.
Yes, I have to get my dubs.
Of course we are.
Of course.
I mean, who are we? We're still simps. We're still gonna buy the game and play it.
No, you're a simp, not me.
You're a simp to me.
You're
you're absolutely a simp. You're still going to buy Madden.
That doesn't mean I'm a simp.
You're absolutely a simp. But
no.
You are. But that's great. Oh, let's talk about this though. You know what makes the quarterback list so amazing to me? Dak is over Carson. I just love it. Although they're rated the same, I just love that he's 9 and Carson is 10. That's all that matters to me.
That was the most beautiful thing I saw.
Justin's gonna be livid. Because the thing is, Carson Wentz beat us. And Dak is still in front of him.
Bro, real tough. It's what? Leading.
That's crazy. Yeah.
See, they did make me happy. And I think an 84, I'd say 86 up there with Deshaun Watson. But yeah, 84 is not bad.
I'm not mad at Dak's rating because, well, actually, I think he should have a little bit more. I think 86, 87, maybe 88. But I kind of understand because if winning plays a part, he didn't go to the playoffs this year, so I kind of understand that. Even though I think he had his best year last year,
he did.
But I'm still not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's gonna.
I can take that.
And I know he's gonna play. I know he's gonna play his butt off next year, and it's gonna be higher next year. Watch.
Because he wants that dinero.
You get what I'm talking about? And while we're on that, the dinero, do you think they're going to get that deal done by tomorrow? Or is tomorrow? Hold on, no. By tomorrow. The 15th is the deadline.
No.
No. I think so? I don't think so either, man. And I hate it. I hate it because if it was Tony Romo, they would have paid him. If his name was Tony Romo, they would have paid him. They would have extended him already.
I'm looking at this, bro. Like, Myles Garrett got his, working on his. Like, my thing is this. When you know you have a player that is vital to your team, that is basically the face of your team, you want to lock those people in.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Because you're not going to get anyone else.
It's so disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. You're right. You're right.
Like this dude took Romo's spot, came in and made y'all a playoff team again, and you don't even
won a playoff game.
Yeah, because did Romo win a playoff game?
No, did not. That's what I'm saying. I bet money if his name ended with ROMO, he would have got paid, bro.
Most definitely.
It's trash to me, but go ahead.
I'm happy he didn't pull no Le'Veon Bell.
Bro, I'm happy he didn't pull a Zeke. Zeke did it. I'm happy because he has a mind frame that it's team first.
Yeah.
And he's now don't get me wrong. He getting paid this year.
Yeah.
He getting what is 35, I think?
Yeah, 35.
For a franchise tag. So he's still getting paid. However, I think it's disrespectful that they're not extending him to a bigger deal.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like, but hey, business is business. And if he show out, they're gonna have to pay him or they're gonna have to let him go. And when they let him go, he's gonna become a dog somewhere else. Cause let that man get partnered with Bill Belichick. Let that man get partnered up with a good coach. Bruh. I think even Mike McCarthy, I think Mike McCarthy is gonna be amazing for that.
Like this is why I think Dak is about to have an incredible year. One, because of this. Like Dak is like us in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a chip on his shoulder this year. But the best thing they could have done is giving him Mike McCarthy. He don't need like, in spite of the receivers, yeah, that's good. That can make it work with anybody. That's me. But he has Mike McCarthy, an actual coach, a strategist with the game. Yep. So I'm definitely 100% confident that Dak is going to go out because, like we said last week, Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore, Dak. With the offensive line, that's all we need.
And it's going to be amazing. And you, like we touched on a little bit earlier, when Aaron Rodgers lost Mike McCarthy, he had a down year.
Yeah.
So it's not all Mike McCarthy's fault. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of that was probably Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers benefited from Mike McCarthy, just like Tom Brady probably benefited from Bill Belichick and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got Mike McCarthy. I'm ready to see what he got. He had a year off, so we're going to see what he done thought up. I also seen an interesting story that I kind of want to talk to you about. So Washington is retiring their logo and their name. They're formerly known as the Washington Redskins. How do you feel about that, bro?
First, so let me be real. I'm not about to be out here like I was just like, oh man, no. I was honestly ignorant to the fact that was offensive.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I'm being real. Like, yeah. I didn't know that it brought any offense. I didn't know that it was disrespectful because their logo has a native on it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was something acceptable. I thought it was something with the heritage or something. Like, sure. I never knew that. Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm definitely thankful that they're changing that. But then it also made me think of, first, what this organization was built on.
Yeah.
You know? And then how things are slowly changing within this organization. But most of all, is that I wonder how many teams like have this kind of stuff going on. Like,
yeah. It makes you think. But however, I'm kind of like you were, but a while back ago, right? Because this not the first time that this has came up. Okay, like it dates back about 5 to 6 years when they were actually a little bit longer than that. But when I came to the knowledge of what was going on about 5 or 6 years ago, and just in 2018, Dan Snyder was like, I'm not changing it.
Yeah,
he just forget about that. Like, and he doubled down and he kept double down. Like, I'm not changing it. This is our heritage. This is what we're doing. I'm not doing it. It was only until FedEx, Nike, Pepsi was like, we're going to pull out if you don't change your name. Then he was like, oh, well, maybe we can retire. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, we might just need to retire. And that further lets me know that the dollar matters.
That's what it's all about.
Because they also released a statement, I think was it yesterday, and the first thing they said was we do not want to offend our sponsors. Then it went to family and fans. I was like, but why are the sponsors first? Like, You should be trying to appease the people that you're offending, number one.
Exactly. That's the reason behind it.
Exactly. And I seen a quote the other day. It was like, okay, 70% they don't care.
Yeah.
They're probably like, hey, okay, we don't care. But that 30% that cares, they still matter. Like, you still have exactly. You have to take the 30 into account. Point blank. Period. It don't matter what yes, the majority. Like, it's just a name. It is what it is. But those 30 is like, okay, it's just a name, but you're still talking about me. Like, come on, bro. So I would say I commend Dan Snyder, but I don't. Because he could have done this a long time ago. And it kind of not rubbed me the wrong way, but it kind of put you in the mind of like, bro, you're only doing this because they make you.
And that's what kind of hurt me because what was it, just last week, 2 weeks ago, he was still like, no.
Yeah.
But as soon as the money started talking, then when that was threatened, which it shows what you're all about is the dollar, which I understand you're an owner, you gotta make money. I want to make my money. But it shows that you don't care about the people, even about your team.
And granted, if it was just FedEx pulling out, I think I've seen an article today. If FedEx pulled out by themselves, it will only be like 270 million missed. Mind you, they're billionaires, so he ain't gonna miss no 270 billion. But when Nike said they was gonna stop, when Pepsi said they was gonna stop, and everybody else started like, "Hey, I'm following suit."
Jersey sales,
literally, and so that's what was gonna happen. And the climate we are in now, everybody is kind of low key unifying. So they would have lost a lot of money. So and that's why I'm kind of skeptical about it because like, bruh, like I'm still like have a side eye to Dan Snyder because like, bro, you could have did this 6 years ago. Like, you could have did this a long time ago, even before 6 years before I became acknowledged. So it's like, bruh, like you're trash for that, bruh. Like you're literally trash.
Like your team is trash.
Man, they are hot garbage. Like,
and Stephen A. Smith this morning said something great yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He was saying like he's for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was talking about that he did relate it like he glad it was like, those people deserve the native people do deserve respect and love because we are all equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he said in a way he was saying it's fascinating how everybody is moving for this to happen. And he did speak about the dollar, but when it comes to the injustices we're facing,
everybody's quiet. But I just it's crazy. But no, I definitely agree with that because it's like when we're still looking for, and I'm not trying to make this a political thing or about a race show, but we're still needing to arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
Exactly.
And Elijah. I mean, we need those people arrested, and nobody's moving. And
it's silent.
It's pure silence, and that's just. I don't want to talk too much on it because I don't want to make that about it. But
when it comes to the money, it's like let's move and do this.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it now.
It's sad.
It's trash. It really is trash. It really is trash. But you know what else is trash? Being quarantined again for 8 days.
I missed my bubble.
So if y'all don't know, the NBA is restarting this month on the 31st. And I was watching a couple of videos. They're in a resort at the Disney Resort in Orlando. And when they first got there, they had to quarantine in their room for 2 days, okay? And then after the 2 days, everybody quarantined. Now they can start practicing. They can go out, fish. They can golf and stuff like that once they quarantine for 2 days.
Roller coasters.
Everything. Water slides. It was at the water slides. I seen JaVale McGee on a water slide today. But
I'm sure he trash.
2 players unintentionally broke the bubble.
Busted the bubble.
One player by the name of Rashawn Holmes, he plays for the Sacramento Kings.
Good player.
He had don't know about
he is on 2K.
I mean, he on 2K, but I didn't know his name until I found out he broke the rules.
Wow.
So he's a great player, I guess. Anywho, he went to meet the guy that was delivering his food for Uber Eats. Broke the back bubble, and he was placed on punishment for 10 days.
Bro.
Imagine you already had to do 2 days in a hole, and you just are like, man, I'm just playing 2K. It's only so much 2K you can do because in that environment, you're an NBA player, so your job is to play basketball. So when you're in your room, it's nothing to do. So imagine you being locked in a room for 2 days already. Then you break the bubble, and you got to do a whole another 10 days.
Oh, my God.
I would go insane, bro. Like, you can't have no contact with nobody else. Like, you can call them, but it's only so much calling you can do.
He going to be on FaceTime with everybody. Like, he can't do nothing.
He can't do nothing.
Then they got to get tested every day.
They got to get a coronavirus test every single day. And they have to test negative every single time. If they don't, if they test positive, they'll get kicked out the bubble for a while. And then once they get cleared, they can come back, but they still have to quarantine for another 2 days.
Can you imagine everybody out kicking it? They be like, y'all heard about Rashawn and them? And bro, over some food. His mama released a statement or a tweet, one of the two, and said, the next time you break a bubble, it better not be for no Uber Eats. It better be for your mama cooking. Bro, that like is the food really that bad, bro?
Bro, I don't think it is.
Like Ja Morant was good with it, Amari Carroll good with it, but
and actually J.R. Smith ended up being cool with it because he said they had New York strip, raised ribs or something like that. So he ended up liking his food. So I don't know what really happened with the sack lunches. I don't know, but I don't think it's that bad, bro. It looks like the Mavericks, right? Look like the Mavericks having fun. Like they all
dance parties,
chilling. You know what I'm saying? Making the best out of it. But never mind, I ain't gonna do that. But they're more liberal than a lot of teams and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't get it. And then you had another one. He actually popped the bubble. I forgot it. His name is. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's from the Houston Rockets. He also broke the bubble for food, and he's quarantined for 8 days, bro. Bro, the food can't be that bad, bro.
Bro, it's food. Like, we got to deal with it every day. Why can't y'all deal with it?
I feel like they're just not entitled, a little bit entitled, but not entitled. They are. And it's like, some, or they're just at this place where like, I don't want this food, I want to eat this. But bro, you can't do that.
Bro, and then you look at it like, we never want to judge because, I mean, when you're so accustomed to getting everything handed to you, never hearing no, that's what you expect. Yeah. Like, bro, like, some people would kill for that, like, not even like necessarily people in poverty, just people like normal middle class people, like you getting New York strips handed to you, you getting all this stuff handed to you daily, like it's just like a level of humility that I'm recognizing, like that's it's just something how their world is totally different from our world, like that's something that we would never think to complain about, unless you're giving us chicken pot pies and peas and stuff, but
I was looking at Terrence Ross that plays for Orlando Magic. I was looking at his Instagram the other day. He had an interesting video and unpacking everything and stuff like that. And I want to guarantee that the NBA is doing very well for themselves. And I believe that everybody that's playing in the NBA is doing very well for themselves. They got a great package. They had a tablet. They bought them tablets. They bought them a whole bunch of snacks. They got a sanitizer for their phone. I mean, they're being taken care of. They have a little thermometer thing that's on their finger. I mean, they have a whole package. And then on top of that, like the teams, they'll have like the individual package for their players. But when I was looking out, it was like Christmas in July, literally. They was getting all these gadgets, all these blankets and clothing, socks. I mean, they were just getting everything. And on top of all the snacks, on top of that, they were getting service. Like, they ain't have to leave nothing. Like, you're here. This is, if you think about it, this is still a resort. So once you get out of your quarantine for 2 days, you still have this whole resort to just have fun. And it's nobody but your colleagues. It's literally a big frat party in Orlando.
I don't want to look too deep into it because I don't want to get like, I don't want this to be that. But it's like, just what we wake up to daily. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. It just makes me a little like sad where it's people really out here since the pandemic hit, struggling. Like it's hitting them hard financially, food-wise, everything. And it's like the entertainment is them being served with food, thermometers, blah, 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 this and that. And we barely have any resources here for us, for our people. You know what I'm saying?
And they have rapid testing for the players.
And we gotta wait in a 2-hour line to get tested. Like, and
wait 2 weeks for results. 3 weeks by the time you get results. If you have corona, you're gonna be done with it.
Yeah. And it's
literally, and I understand that and I get it, and it's stupid. But at the same time, that's life.
It's still about this.
Yes.
Like when you have when something is generating income for you, you want to make sure you do everything you need to do to make sure that this is running. Like even them, they're being used for money. Like that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And it's like I just wish that the world could prioritize at least of these also, because we do have the resources to do it.
Yeah, no, most definitely. That's most definitely. And but I get it, and I get the frustration because it is frustrating because at the end of the day, you got people out here that's really sick, that's really dying, and because they don't have the resources, they don't have the people to help or the rapid test. Like I said, some people are taking these testings and they don't get their test back for 3-4 weeks, months maybe. And the thing is, by the time you get your results, if you tested positive, you probably don't have corona no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't know. You just don't know. And that's just, it's crazy, but I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to get off the soapbox.
Vote Drewski for 2040 for president.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. I mean, if Kanye doing it.
Let's not go there, because if somebody is doing it, I know I can.
Yeah, true. So let's get off the soapbox. Oh, we didn't talk about Russell Westbrook. He tested positive for corona.
Prayers to Brody.
Thankfully, he said he's feeling good. He's feeling all right. And they said he should be there before the 31st. So hopefully he does everything all right, and hopefully he's good. Also, I want to ask you this. It's not on a docket. It's just go with it. I want to see your reaction. What do you think the dynamic of Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz is going to be? Because he was the first one to catch COVID-19, and he was being childish. And a lot of the team did not appreciate that. And some of the team was very vocal about that, i.e. Donovan Mitchell. And I just want to get your thoughts. How do you think they're going to get past that?
because we have to realize that NBA players, no matter their country, they're human.
Yes.
They hold grudges. They still gonna feel some type of way if somebody crossed us.
True.
That we are doing business with. I'll forgive you, we cool, but I ain't gonna fool with you.
Yeah.
But maybe this bubble can be something so they can reconcile that. You know, you have no choice in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? But one, they're not gonna win no way, so we already know that. So, but I think for Donovan Mitchell to be as outspoken and as upset as he was, that's important because he's the most important piece to that team.
Yeah, he's a star.
The chemistry is definitely down because you haven't been playing basketball together. You probably just been texting and doing this and that. So the chemistry is definitely, the texting. And I think they're still kind of like at odds with it. You know
I think so too, and I feel like at the end of the season, he's going to be traded.
Yeah, because
you know what it reminds me of, and it's not as pertinent of a situation, but it reminds me of D'Lo with the Lakers.
Yeah,
because it's a code. It's a code in the NBA. Like it's a brotherhood. So if we're brothers, like it's certain things you don't do, certain things you don't put out into the media, and that's just honestly that's life. That's just not NBA. We have bro code in real life, but it's just certain things that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you don't joke about. It's certain things that you just don't say. That's off limits. And I feel the same dynamic that happened with the Lakers and D'Lo to Utah and Rudy Gobert. And I feel like he's going to end up being traded. I just feel that because I don't think that's going to ever be fixable.
You threatened my life.
Like literally.
And let me be like this for Rudy. Like, it was childish.
Yeah, it was.
Like, at that time, like
we didn't know.
I didn't even think it was that serious. I was like, it's not even over here. It's gonna pass. It's gonna be like a flu. Boom, boom, boom. So I can see him just because we already know Rudy Gobert is a goofy guy. Like he's funny. He's a life of the party. So they play like that all the time, and he's just playing around like he honestly didn't know. And I feel his apology was genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because he spread it to a lot of people. But then you can't take it to heart because you infected your teammates. Look at Karl-Anthony Towns. He doesn't play for them, but I think he lost his mother to it? Yeah, so it's like, it's a serious matter. Like, you really put my life in jeopardy. Yeah. Like, they could have been asthmatic. Never know what could have happened. And boom. So hopefully they reconcile because at the end of the day, we want to see them playing basketball good together. But just as people, we hope.
I hope as people they rectify it, but I don't think they'll ever rectify the relationship on the court again. I don't think. I think they'll be kosher to where they can play and be good enough to win a couple of games. However, I don't think that chemistry. I think that chemistry is broken. I think that team is about to dismantle. I think they're about to ship him off.
It's done.
Your camera went out. Oh, there you go. I think they're about to ship. Dang, already?
20
minutes?
%.
Okay, all right. We're about. I think the relationship is finished. Last subject before we go. I just want everybody #free Woj.
Free this man.
I want everybody to #free Woj. FREEWOJ. Free Woj, man.
Free him, man.
He's for the people, bro. For real. What ended up happening to keep it short, we have I think he's a senator. Yes. He made some choice words in a letter to Adam Silver regarding the allowing the players to change their names on the back of their jerseys to social matters. And Adrian Woj, I don't know, I think it's Wojnarowski. We just call him Woj because I don't know if that's
Adrian Savage.
That's his new name, Adrian Savage. He basically just sent back a email to the senator with some profound words that said "F you," and the senator screenshotted the email and tagged ESPN and sent ESPN a letter saying how this is professional-like and things of that nature. And ESPN,
such a candy run.
ESPN suspended Adrian Woj for 2 weeks without pay. How do you feel, Andrew?
First off, as I just said, he's such a candy run. But what makes me upset, you screenshot it, you snitched on him, but then you talking about you don't really care about him being suspended. Like, that's not what you wanted. That's not your concern. Like, my thing is this. Was it professional? No.
Nah. Was it fulfilling?
Yes. And sometimes, no. Okay. We need to do what's right at all times, people, seriously. But I mean, this is a type of symbolism that is new. Like, this is like, it's beautiful. Of course, like, you have people moving outside of court. Some people are doing it, I believe, just to like, oh, I'm doing this, I stand for this, but you're not doing nothing outside of the court. Yeah. But as long as it's all about the motives of the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
But the fact that he was saying stuff like, well, they should put back the blue and free Hong Kong on the jersey and support our troops, which we pray for our troops. Me, I'm a person, like, I pray for the police, like, everybody. Like, I want everybody to live in harmony and unity based off of my moral beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're going to stand up for what we need to stand up for it.
True.
And it makes me sick how when it comes to progression within the NBA community, for our people, for the things that we're trying to bring awareness of, and then you have something to say which exposes who you truly are.
Who you truly are. And go.
And like, back to the Redskins, you see, none of this happening.
Yeah. Well, it's happening. It's happening, but they're low-key quiet about it. But it's happening.
But it was no backlash. It was no funny comments. It was just the owner being prideful. But here you have a senator, a representation of our country. Yeah. And this is what you have to say. Yeah. And he was like, you know, how many like basically people in China are slaving to make this stuff, like getting no pay, which, you know, we don't support that at all. Yeah. But the fact that when it comes to this injustice, it shows who you are, and it's sick. And I agree with what with Savage.
With Savage. Mr. Savage is what we're going to call him. I agree wholeheartedly. And I'm going to continue to say free Woj. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, you're still doing, you're basically saying that you want this to happen, you know, for just this part, just these couple people. But what about what's going on, the injustices that's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody's seen the meme of the burning houses, like one house is burning, the other one is not. And they're like, okay, we're going to put this fire out with this hose. And that neighbor come out with like, but why can't you, you know, put the hose on my house? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously my house is on fire right now. Your house is perfectly fine. But what if your fire comes to my house? I'm already have mine wet, so we're going to be good because all houses matter. That's true, right? But what matters right now? Like I don't understand that. And if you think all lives matter, then how do you not see Black Lives Matter right now? I don't get that.
And how can you be so proud to say something like that? So insensitive. Where you can say, we should put this on the back. You don't care about none of this. we all lives matter. I love white people, Mexican people, Peruvian people, all people.
White, yellow, black, red, everybody.
And y'all know how I get down. You know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we need to bring awareness to this, and we don't need to hear no bigotry. How you say the word? Whatever.
Bigotry.
Yes. Kind of, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sickening that this is what's representing our country.
Yeah. And because we're just trying to bring awareness to our cause. We don't need to hear no buts. We just need to hear you're with us. That's all we need to hear. And if people just start listening instead of trying to explain their side, I think we can get somewhere. But we still have a long way to go. But just want to let y'all know, hashtag free Woj. Y'all, man, we thank y'all for joining in for this second episode of the Nosebleeds podcast, man. Y'all really are really supporting us, and we appreciate that. We are on a lot of podcast sites. We're on Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Post, I think. I don't know. It's one of them. But I'll put it in the description. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, the Nosebleeds Podcast. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow our Facebook page at the Nosebleed Podcast. Follow my boy, Hey_Drewski. He finally changed his Instagram handle name.
I'm finally about to start using Instagram now. Please follow me.
Follow my boy. Also follow me at Theater Prince, TheaterPrince, man. We love y'all. What you want to say, Coop, before we get out of here?
Wait, don't be a candy rump, and it's lit.
Shout out to Justin again, boy. We've been shouting Justin out all day. He got to come on. But we love y'all, man. We want to let y'all know, hey, man, jump out there. Jump out. It don't matter how many people are doing it. Just jump out there and do it. We love y'all. Peace.
Stand up for something.